Hey team, welcome to another quick hitter. Today's quick hitter is how to use a batting tee for practice. All right, I'm Coach Hart. This is Building Better Baseball. This is the best place for baseball education. So let's learn how to use the tee. All right, when you first set up the tee, you want to make sure that the ball is at least in your belt buckle area. You don't want it too high, you don't want it too low, unless you're doing a specific drill, like the high tee drill, that you're doing that drill where you need it high. But if you're just taking regular swings, you want it at least in your belt buckle area. So this is probably a little low. I'm gonna raise it up just a little bit. All right, and what are we gonna do? We're gonna set up exactly like we were hitting, all right? Exactly like we were hitting. So the ball should be at your contact point. You don't want it too deep in the zone like this, and this is just for if you're hitting it regular up the middle, right? You don't want it too deep on your back hip. You don't want it too far out in front because that's not realistic where you're gonna reach out like that, right? You want it right in the middle, almost like on your front hip area, all right? Right on your front leg, right in the strike zone, right? So you're gonna set up. Before you swing, the one thing I always say is take your time. Think about your stance, think about everything. The tee is the easiest thing to hit because the ball is not moving. It's the only time in baseball where the ball is not moving, and it only moves until, well, like when you hit it, right? It's not gonna go anywhere. So you don't have to, like, one thing I always tell my players is that just because I put the ball there doesn't mean you have to hit it in 2 seconds. All right, I put the ball there, just let it be, set up, make sure you're all good. Okay, my feet are good, my hands are good, I'm looking out at the pitcher. All right, now I'm ready to hit. Boom. All right, so that's the basic setup for the tee. You're gonna be here and you're gonna be taking your swings just like this, right? Now going to the inside and outside pitches, all right? What you're gonna do is you're gonna draw a little diagonal line, all right? Because it's all about the point of contact for the inside outside pitches, all right? At the point of contact for an outside pitch, you're gonna be contacting it a little deeper in the zone. You're gonna let the ball travel a little bit so you can have a good swing to the right field side, right? Or for a lefty, the left field side, right? So if I was here, I would move this tee kind of on my back hip area. That's about the contact point for the outside pitch. So I would be looking at the pitcher, setting up exactly like this, and I'm here, boom, like that, right field hit, opposite field hit. All right, now for an inside pitch, you would draw the diagonal line, you would come out here, and you would put it like around your front foot area. All right, not totally on your side, but like still in the strike zone, but it's nearly on your front foot area, all right, and it's a little inside because that's the point of contact for an inside pitch, right? So you're coming here and you're twisting like this, boom, like that, pulling to your pull side. All right, that's the biggest things. And if you want to practice your high pitches and low pitches, you would just raise or lower the tee to your specific height, right? So that's how we use the tee. We want to make sure that the tee is right around our belt buckle area, just like this, right? And in order to do an outside or inside pitch, you would just move it in a diagonal motion across the strike zone, right? The outside pitch is a little further away on the outside corner, a little deeper in the zone. Inside pitch is a little front in the zone, all right? And it's out here, so you can take that ball and you can pull it. All right, that is the basic way to use a batting tee. And like I said, the biggest thing that I always tell my players is just because I put the ball there doesn't mean you have to hit it in 2 seconds. It's not going anywhere. The tee is where you think about all of your setup and how everything is and make sure you're all good to go, and then you can take your swing. All right, so this is the quick hitter on how to use a batting tee. Now you know how to use the tee. And if you like these quick hitter videos, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Like the video, subscribe. It really helps this channel and the growth so we can get this video out to more people and I can keep bringing you the best youth baseball content. All right, remember, I'm Coach Hart. This is Building Better Baseball, the best place for baseball education. I'll see you in the next video.